Can I tell you where I'm at? Would you even care if I told you how I've been lately? 'Cause lately I've been feeling lost and alone on my own, with no one to call on in my need. Yeah, I'm so tired of being tired. How you gonna be toxic and a liar? Look me in the face. Tell me that you ever really know that you ain't. Say you hate the world, I get it. Please give me a minute. I know what you're going through, you're not alone, I feel it. See this life, it ain't easy, every day full of sin. And really try to do my best and it got my head spinning. Oh, in this world full of hate, I don't know who got my back, so I hold my own way. Is it a hobby or a trend, is it in their DNA? I never understand what's making all these people fail. I thought I hurt you, but you disappeared. Are you scared of my love? It's a show. And I know you want it back. Can I tell you where I'm at? Would you even care if I told you how I've been lately? 'Cause lately I've been feeling lost and alone on my own, with no one to call on in my need.
Yo, it's your boy Hawkeye. Chop It Up the podcast. Today I'm interviewing Detroit independent artist Tykese, which you just got finished listening to, is In My Need. What's good?
What's the deal, Brody?
Well, man, chilling. For those who don't know who you are, give me a little background.
I'm an independent artist out of Detroit, Michigan. I've been making music for about 8 years now. So, still pushing with it, man.
Yeah, man, it's been about 2 years since we've seen you, but you have been dropping some shit. Uh, Musically wise, that was one of those recent drops, I believe, about I'm gonna say about a month ago, if I'm correct. That was super dope. You singing on the track. I think the last time you was here, you was rapping. So how has it been finding that singing voice and adding that to complement the hip hop tone of it?
It's been all right. I do most of my stuff at the crib now, so I got like a home setup type of thing. I'm just playing around and experimenting with new sounds, really.
Absolutely. What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned over the last 2 years music?
Just to really stay patient and stay consistent with what you're doing. I feel like a big thing that I lacked so far while I've been making music is consistency, so that's something I'm really trying to learn.
Absolutely. Uh, what was the creative process like making In My Need?
Well, in my need, I was just really speaking how I felt in the moment. Everything was off the top. Usually, I'm a type of artist, I like to write my stuff down before I record it just so I can see it on paper. But this particular song, I was just speaking how I really felt in the moment, and it was all off the top.
Absolutely. Uh, we need a lot more music from Tykese. So what you cooking up? I know you got some stuff cooking up. What you cooking up?
Oh, yeah, man, I've been cooking up a lot of stuff. I've been working with one of my really close friends. His name is NLFKD. We've been working for a few years, so I've been doing a lot of stuff with him recently.
Everything for sure. Uh, The beat was crazy, by the way. For you, musically, would last year would you say you reached your goals musically, or there's still some goals that you would like to reach this year?
It's still some goals I would definitely like to reach, but I feel like I have accomplished a lot that I wouldn't like 2 maybe 3 years ago I would have never imagined myself accomplishing.
Mm. Yeah, and that's it. That she seems like I said back then. I said again, it's one of them artists that I can easily see on the radio, played easily, starting to make and support the grind, man, for sure. Uh,
Yes, sir.
um, top five songs in your playlist right now, which is
Uh, in my playlist right now, I don't know. It's a mix of everybody right now. I got a little bit of Yeet and Drake stuff like that. I don't really know. I don't listen to too much new music now.
yeah, because the music kind of all the same. It's a little
Yeah, it's
bit,
just like all over the place. Like it's not really
yeah,
set sound for music right now. I don't know. Hip hop is just in like a weird place right now.
absolutely. Um, little side note for y'all, man. Little quick news, man. Tap in the panel tomorrow night, 8 p.m. You know, we gonna talk about it as Blueface ruining. I mean, it's Christian Rock ruining Blueface's career. We're gonna talk about Kanye getting married and much more. So make sure y'all tap in and tune in, man. That shit gonna be crazy. Um, but yeah, man. Vocally, I've seen your growth over the years. How would you describe your growth in the last 2, 3 years?
I feel like I've definitely grew with it. I'm getting more comfortable with my voice, but it's still a lot more room for improvement.
Absolutely. We're gonna take a second, get back into this music for y'all. Just give y'all a little breather because we want y'all to know what type of night it is. You know what I'm saying? So this next song is called "Miss My Slime." You know what I'm saying? Go switch over to the sound. Yeah, yeah. Shit. That was hard. Oh, hold on. Oh shit. Excuse me.
No, you
Uh,
good.
but tell us the creative process behind Miss Marcella.
So for all of those who don't know, I actually moved out to Chicago last year. Stayed out there for about a year. So when I first had got out there, I was recording that and I was just thinking about all my people back home in Michigan. So That song is just dedicated to one of my really close friends.
Uh, so, how has it been experiencing? Because you mentioned you moved to Chicago. How was the experience, the music experience in Chicago?
I mean, it was dope. It felt good to see a lot of people that's making the same type of sound that I'm on. Cause I feel like here back in Detroit, you really gotta have like a distinct type of sound to your music. But like in Chicago, it's a lot more versatility.
Absolutely. Uh, for you, uh, what artists, what artists inspire you music?
Man, I honestly catch inspiration from various different artists, but one of the main ones is like a Juice World, Chris Brown type thing like that.
Okay. What artist would you say is standing out now, right now to you?
Man, probably Yeet or somebody. I don't know,
Yeah,
man. I told you I don't really keep up with this
yeah,
new wave of music, but them the ones
yeah.
I'm really seeing right now.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I I get it. It's all over the place. I kind of stick to I stick to some of the hip hop, some of the older hip hop, but I'm fucking with
Exactly.
Rod Wave and shit like that.
Exactly.
But yeah. Uh, they say hip hop is the most dangerous occupation. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree to a certain extent. I feel like people saying hip hop is a dangerous job, but I feel like people just don't really understand what's going on behind closed doors. Like it's a reason these rappers is losing their life over and over, not just because they are rappers. The things that they doing behind closed doors that they don't talk about, and that can
Uh,
happen with anybody doing anything, not just hip hop.
Absolutely, absolutely. Give us a little background on the Detroit hip hop scene and how it been navigating that.
Detroit hip hop scene is like really grimy, but it's just had so much growth over the last few years. I don't know, it's pretty dope though.
Yeah, there's some dope artists came out of Michigan, Detroit. Period. I feel like lyrically, you want to be a go lyricist. Lyrically, um, Detroit set that standard. I think when you think about the names that come out of Detroit, Eminem,
Most
Sada
definitely.
Baby, goddamn T Grizzly. I mean, the list is crazy. Like that. I forgot what the name of that shit he just dropped.
Most definitely, and I feel like Detroit always really been on. Like I'm starting to see a lot of people biting the Detroit flow now, but I really noticed the change in it when I don't know if you knew or not when Lil Yachty came out here and made a mixtape with all the underground artists out here. It like really solidified
Yeah,
Detroit music scene.
absolutely. I had young lady from Detroit come on the podcast. Shout out Quee Beanie. She came. She was from. Forgot it's another part of Michigan. Port something. I can't remember.
Port Huron,
Port Harbor.
Port
Port Harbor.
Huron.
Here I yeah. Here I But yeah, she had a dope flow, dope style. I commend that. If you was, who would you say besides yourself is kind of leading the way in the underground scene on the rise? Benton Harbor, yeah, leading the scene in Detroit.
Honestly, probably like the names that you hear a lot, like the Rio, YNJ, people like that.
Yeah, for sure. What inspired you to start making music from the beginning?
It's just something I really been into ever since I was a kid. You know, when I was really young, I was always in the choir at my school and choirs at church. And then I had switch schools, and my middle school I went to, they gave us these iPads. So I started downloading these different apps I could record my voice in. And then eventually they started giving us computers. So then I hopped on GarageBand. Then like I
Mm,
started to see like a little bit of growth in there. Then eventually I got my own computer, started recording in there. But then really music was always like a hobby to me because at first my first love was really basketball. But for my 16th birthday, like I mentioned earlier, somebody I make music with, LNFKD, we found a studio that was like right down the street from our high school. And we
mhm.
went up there for my birthday, and then just hearing how we sounded with a professional mix made us really go like, oh yeah, this is something that we need to be doing. We need to take this serious.
Absolutely. What advice would you give someone just getting into the rap? the rapping and how to navigate.
Honestly, to just stay consistent and work on your craft every day and not really care what people got to say about you. Because I feel like people gonna always try to bring you down any way possible, but you really cannot listen to none of that.
Absolutely, they got a lot of artists out in the industry, kind of a little bit everywhere. But what makes you, in your opinion, stand out from the crowd?
I'm sorry, cut up a little bit. Can you repeat that?
Oh, I said the industry is all over the place, but in your opinion, what makes you stand out from the crowd?
I mean, just because I'm really just myself, I stay true to myself. I feel like I just never have to put on the front. Like, I never have to be somebody that I'm not.
Absolutely. Uh, I'm gonna go back in the vote because I got another song for you. I'm going back in the vote. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull some out the vote. This right here is Heartless. You know what I mean? Dex, Takis, Heartless.
Yep, I actually
Yeah.
got Dex right here next to me, too.
Yo, what's good? We in the building with it.
Real shit, nigga.
OJ got that juice.
Never felt love, always felt pain. Bitches do me wrong, it's time to feel like I'm insane. Heart getting crippled now, it's gonna need a fucking cane. I guess, oh shit, don't never change. My bros, my day ones, gon' remain the same. Why the same bitches play the same damn fucking game? Try to act like I do not know what y'all talk about. If it's not about me, you can go ahead and walk it out. You said you care for me. You said if I go down, you be there for me. Not to my face, sounding like Stephanie. Give me a cup, mix it with Hennessy, yeah.
Give me a cup, mix it with Hennessy. Why these niggas always envy me? Real nigga, you ain't feeling me. And my DM hoes be teasing me, pleasing me. If it come down to that time, would you believe in me? Realest on my side, it ain't no leaving me. They used to hold me, now I fuck them easily. I finally came up, I'm living peacefully.
I'm on my own, I've been down so time. I've been down, look, I've been down, my nigga. All these niggas in the back, but they around my niggas. Keep it, man, I gotta keep it cool. I'm tryna do what I gotta do and finish school. My mama, listen, she always playing at me. I swear to God, these niggas talking shit, they waiting for me. I'm gon' come with the drum like I'm Andre. My little bitch, she want me do whatever I say. I'm the king. I come out on this fucking beat, you know what I mean. I got me some niggas, man, them niggas on my team. Yeah, and they ran down for me. Look, it's so cool, nigga, I'm on cool with you. Every nigga talking shit, but they ain't really cool with you. Every girl gon' be with you, but they ain't gon' ride for you. I'm gon' be the nigga, I'm gon' come and slide for you. Look, I'm on my own. I can go to sleep, cause my grandma fucking gone. I gotta go to sleep with a motherfucking chrome. And I ain't going to sleep, so I take this shit fucking home. I was down on my ass, yeah. I was down on my ass. Look, listen, I gotta get it. 17 years old, damn, many independent. Bitches talking shit, nah, I ain't in my feelings. I just gotta go, so nigga, I gotta chase it.
But yeah, what was the creative process behind Heartless?
So, yeah, like you mentioned earlier when you asked what really got me into music, that was the first song me and Dex ever did in the studio. And that was a freestyle too. It was just all in the moment type of thing off of the head. And when we heard that, we was just like, yeah, that's what we need to be doing.
Absolutely. Uh, what's a day in the life in the studio with Tykese? Because everybody got their own shit when they in the studio. Some people that have gas, some people that have smoke. It's just that some people that have vibe. What's the day like in the studio with Tykese?
Honestly, bro, when I'm in the studio, I do not like having a lot of people around me. I just go in, just me, probably like two or three of my people. That's it. We just do our thing, and that's it.
How do you know when the song is the perfect fit? Like you feel like you got that right one.
If it just hit different, like I don't know. I feel like when you got a perfect song like that, it's just, you really can't put it into words. It's just really the feeling.
What's the ultimate message you want your fans to take from your music?
Ultimate message I want to give to my fans is to just always believe in yourself, and like I mentioned earlier, just do not let people's opinion get to you. People gonna
Okay,
always have something to say about regardless of what you're doing.
absolutely. That's so factual, so true. Little quick side note. Uh, Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share the podcast, all that beautiful stuff. Check me out. I'll be battling soon. Y'all already know. Gorilla Zone presents. Goddamn, they gonna kill me because I just give me a second on that. But oh, the last Royal Rumble. I gotta stop smoking. The last Royal Rumble and Battle Rap Kingdom presents Recall. Also, both of those battle events coming up. One on the 16th and the other one on the 28th. So make sure y'all tap in and tune in for them. I'll be dropping the balls. Y'all know I'm versatile. Yeah, y'all know. Y'all know. It's a whole bunch of shit. But musically, like I do a versus battle. Musically, would you think if I put your catalog up against somebody else's catalog, uh, would you think you'll take it easily? Uh, if you could battle somebody like catalog versus catalog, who would it be?
You asking what I want to see myself against, or asking what I'd be willing to compete in that?
Who would you like to see yourself against, and would you like to compete in the versus battle?
I would most definitely like to compete in it, and I could really go against anybody, honestly.
Yeah, might have to put it to the test. We do versus battles. We do got some coming up. So definitely the underground versus underground. Y'all know what the vibes, man. So we definitely go tap in for that. Let the people know where they can find your music and stuff that kind of they want.
My music is available on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Pandora, SoundCloud, you name it, and it's all up under Tykese3k.
Where did the name Tykese3k come from?
Honestly, when I first started making music, I would always change my name like every month. But then when I really got serious about music, I just decided to stick with my name because I just feel like I got a unique name. Like you really don't hear that many people with the name Tyke. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep my name. And then where I got the 3K from, the number 3000 actually means to pursue your soul missions and to not like let people's opinion get to you. Like I mentioned before, that's a big thing. Like I know it's cliche, but that's a big thing that really stands out to me, and that's a message I want to spread around to people.
Is it more important for you to sign with a major company or stay independent?
Honestly, I never really been too stoked about signing a really big record deal. Like I'm more a fan of being independent. But hey, you never know when the opportunity presents itself. You gotta decide what you're gonna do.
Absolutely, absolutely. I consider myself a perfectionist. Do you consider yourself a perfectionist, or you continue with the music that you put in?
Yes, but to an extent. Like I definitely like okay, so like when I'm making music and I finish it, I always like do about 20, maybe 30 other versions until I'm like, all right,
Right.
this is the right one. This sound perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Collaborations wise, I'm pretty sure you had plenty of collaborations. What were some of your favorite collaborations that you have done?
Probably with my homie LNFKD, just cause we've been really tight for what about 6, 7 years. We basically grew up with each other, so with me and him, it's just beyond the music. It's more of a brotherhood type of thing. So
Oh God. We got one more song for you, man, for y'all out here, and Can't come around us. Simply, the song said, "Bitch, can't come around us if you ain't winning." You know what I'm saying? So we go we go play winning. You know what I mean?
For
And
sure.
continue this vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Not the Y and W. All right, there we go. Wrong thing.
Listen, this be crazy.
Down on my last, ain't give a fuck about me, so I had no choice but to go get it. You on your own, they don't believe you. You try me, a nigga, I know how you feeling. You on the mills, you gotta hustle and prove them I'm wrong, and this fucking won't hit it. Stay patient, stay focused, stay on me, young nigga, that try me, so you gon' be winning. Down on my last, ain't give a fuck about me, so I had no choice but to go get it. You on your own, they don't believe you. You try me, a nigga, I know how you feeling. You on the mills, you gotta hustle and prove them I'm wrong, and this fucking won't hit it. Stay patient, stay focused, stay on me, young nigga, that try me, so you gon' be winning. I know that my time to shine coming up. Feel that shit run through my heart and my bones. You making money, act like they love you. Keep that fake shit, homie, leave me alone. And I don't do lies, I don't show sympathy. And if you cross me, then you become an enemy. I need a bitch that love matching my energy. Pour one time, let me know that you feeling me. We on they ass. Drop a new coupe with a dub on the dash. I'm drinking and driving, I'm swerving the coupe and I'm praying God I don't crash. My only focus is cash, 100,000 in the stash. I do not wanna hear none of your music, little nigga, I'm sorry, it's trash. Back to the wild, I was alone with my dick in the dirt. My bitch a gangster, we out in public, just stick in the purse. You can try me and get hurt, so addicted, sippin' syrup. I do this shit for the guys, if you try one of mine, you get put in a hearse. Ain't give a fuck about me, so I had no choice but to go get it. You on your own, they don't believe you, try me, a nigga, I know how you feeling. You on the mills, you gotta hustle and prove them I'm wrong, and this fucking won't hit it. Stay patient, stay focused, stay on me, young nigga, that try me, so you gon' be winning.
Yeah, he's fast on this.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Tell us the creative process behind winning.
So I actually made that song earlier this summer, and really I was just speaking to myself in that song. Like everything I said in my lyrics was just me speaking to myself, and I actually use music as a therapy.
How important is it for you to use music as an outlet?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
How important it is for you to use music as an outlet?
As an outlift?
Outlet. You say you use it as a therapy, as an
Oh
outlet.
yeah,
Yes.
my fault. It's very important because like I just been doing it for so long. So like whenever I'm making music, it just like make me feel like nothing else around me matters at the time. Whenever I'm going through something, so
Absolutely. That's how I started making music, and it's definitely therapeutic. It's definitely the way around everything. One more time, let the people know where they can find you and where what you got coming out, what they should be on the lookout for.
you can find my music on all streaming platforms under Tykese3k. I'm working on an EP right now. Hopefully, I can get it out within the next month or two.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all Tyrese 3K YouTube, um, Buzz Down Tykese on Facebook, and Tykese 3K on SoundCloud. So make sure y'all go and support. You know, chop it up the podcast. Special thank you to my guest Tykese 3K for coming back through. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share the broadcast. Chop it up the podcast. Your boy Hawk Life. You know what it is. Chop it up. Let's